everybody, and welcome back to Dialogue here on JCN. In case you hadn't noticed, I am not in the studio, and I am very, very happy because I am back out at the Cube West Gallery out here on West Bay Street, and I have been chatting for the last 45 minutes with Anna Proctor, whose amazing art pieces we have been displaying throughout the show. And now I'm delighted because we're joined by AJ Watson, or Juna, who is the founder, I've got the correct title now, the founder of the Cube West Gallery, and his amazing kitty cat, who joined us the last time I had a show out here, just to show you that we really are a very pet-friendly environment here at Dialogue. And so AJ, give me some of the details. Name me Facebook pages, web pages. How can people go and sort of send an email to you or to Anna to say they want to come to the show?
Go to thecubewest.com and there's a comment or a contact box there. You can just fill that in and we'll sort it out.
Okay, perfect.
There's also the Facebook invite, which should be under events, and it's up and coming events, so it'll be right on there. So anyone can look on Facebook and see what's happening under events, and click on that. And if you want to come, please say attending. And that way we have you down on the door. It's a small space, and
you need to let them know, guys. This is not just a show up and say hi. This is a tell them in advance that you are coming to the show, because otherwise there won't be space and all of these things. So you won't have any of the
parking, food, and drinks.
Yeah, exactly. So all the important things are the other things that go along with the artwork in an art exhibition.
And I just want to make sure you understand, I didn't mean to bail out on Anna, but I started...
we were allowing him a chance to defend my comment earlier.
We talked about the show, and it was coming down to the point where we were sharing a studio and sharing ideas and bouncing off each other, and all of a sudden I started getting commission after commission after commission. And I think I had about 18 commissions, and which would have meant that I'd either do my commissions and not do the show, or do the show and not do the commissions. And unfortunately, I have bills to pay and stuff, so I had to do the commissions and get them out of the way.
Which is wonderful, and I should not have, I meant it in a very sweet, loving way that he was bailing on Anna, but I'm glad that you took the opportunity to defend
But it was really hard to tell Anna that I couldn't do the show with her, because she felt kind of naked by herself.
Yeah.
And
daunting.
It was pretty daunting, but I think Anna's work speaks for itself, and she's more than capable of putting a show on. Obviously we're curating it and setting a good stage for it, but we're working around Anna's artwork, and both Jill and I really, from what we've seen, we're quite happy with it, and we're expecting, a good night. And
no, definitely. So AJ, and even though you're not going to be there, I think one of the things I was talking to Anne about earlier, and I think it's even more demonstrated when she's brought up this other piece, which is a drawing, maybe?
Yes.
You seem to have this incredible different number of techniques that she's using. So some, I definitely saw your influence in the strawberries and cream one, where we're talking about the spray painting and stenciling.
Well, I was trying to get Anna to think, how I think in some ways, and I like what she does. I mean, it's to me it's really feminine, and it's something that my work lacks. I'm very messy when I paint for myself, but no, I really like what she was doing. So we were bouncing off each other.
Yeah. Maybe we'll see a little bit more femininity sort of creep into your work at some point.
I doubt it.
Okay,
maybe some nudes.
Maybe a bit of pink. If you like.
Bit of fluoro pink.
But we see here, and I really do. I also love the simplicity, the sort of black and white, the lack of color, and all of that. But I especially love it in its context of this theme with sweetness and all of that, because you know how juicy and sweet that pineapple is inside. It's kind of like that hidden layer there of what the pineapple has to offer without having all the colors that the sweet one offered. I love that.
Well, some of the things we talked about was when to stop, like overdoing stuff, right? So a lot of the things that I do in my own work and that I was trying to put onto Anna, whether she listened or not, I'm not sure, but I can see she did listen to a fair bit, was not to overdo her work, like leave a little bit for interpretation, right? And that's a good, a good sign of it,
No, definitely. And of course, this could also be me as the viewer totally thinking things that you didn't intend at all, but I think too, being from Eleuthera, for me the pineapple is such an important symbol, and it just, for me, if you do the word association game, it would be pineapple, sweet. So it's worked perfectly without the colors or other needs. So,
indeed.
good teacher, good grasshopper.
No,
however that whole thing
she had it all there. We just worked together. That's all.
Yeah.
I mean,
He was very supportive.
I gave her a space, and I just looked over her shoulder and soccer coached her a little bit.
That's good. I can only imagine. In some ways, I'm actually happy I'm not artistic, because then AJ would have to be soccer coaching me, and that would be very scary. I'm also very proud of you, Anna, for all of AJ's wonderful sweetness. He can sometimes have that rough little exterior, so I am very
just say
impressed.
it how it is. That's all.
Yeah, he's all soft in the middle.
Yeah. Aw, are we a happy bunch here?
Yeah.
Okay, so I want to go over all this again to make sure everybody's got the actual logistical details. It's Friday, August 19th from 6 to 9.
Yep.
Yeah.
We can go onto the Facebook page for the Cube West, but we should put in Cube Due West. Is
Correct,
that
yes.
DEUX in the middle?
The easiest thing to do is just to look for the invite on Facebook.
Through events.
Through events.
Okay.
And then click on that and just say if you're coming or not. You don't have to worry about the Facebook page so
Okay.
much. If you want to go on the website, and it's the Cube West, THE Cube CUB West.com, and there's a comment box or contact box. Just fill that out, because we don't put our email address in because we get too much
No,
spam.
no, that makes
and so
perfect
on.
sense. Okay, so that's all great. And then, what else do you guys have planned? Is the Cube West doing anything else in the future?
Jill has the. I'm so terrible with dates and stuff. Every day feels like a Wednesday.
Don't need
to
a
me.
date, just sort of concepts.
No, it really does. Every day feels like a Wednesday to me. So anyway, Jill has all the dates and all that of whatever's happening. Me personally, I mean, we have about five or so shows lined up, for the year.
For the rest of the year?
Yeah, most of it's in winter going into spring.
Fantastic. But so again, even if you aren't going to be here for Anna's, though, of course I hope you are going to be, make sure to always go check out thecubewest.com or check out your Facebook page to know what's constantly going on out here at the gallery.
Yeah, I mean the island's small enough that everyone can see what's going on, and we always put something out in the newspaper. Sonia Farmer is our representative as far as press goes.
Perfect.
And anyway, and Dion Benjamin Smith, of course. Me personally, I don't know, there's a few concepts I'm working at the moment, and I've just started to get ahead of the commissions that I've had to finish in the time that Anna and I were supposed to be working together. One of them was inanimate objects, and not really to the sense of, this microphone is an inanimate object, right? But like what we perceive as an inanimate object, like that microphone might not mean anything to you, but to someone else, like, oh, that's that microphone that was, passed on, right. Like my father-in-law has this pocket knife that he got when he was a Cub Scout when he was like 7, right?
Right.
And it was, I mean, I believe it was probably the best present he ever had, like at that age. Like,
of course.
You got given your first knife, and it became like an inanimate object. It was like, left to rust and passed on to us. Like I think my wife and then my kids got it, and I then took it from them, fixed it, oiled it all, and so it's an inanimate object, but
it's got emotions attached to it. It's being personified in some way.
It has a little line that's connected to it that actually when you're a scout and you get to a certain level of scout, you have to do that Turk's head and that monkey's fist and
all the different knots.
Yeah, to get to that level, right? So it's not just a pocket knife, right? So there's that, and then there's a few other odds and ends. And there was another show we were thinking of, which was kind of funny, which was art that belongs in bathrooms, and art you can hose down, and we're still working that concept. So Jill and I are.
I'm even just with the art you can hose down. I'm not even can't even begin to think about all the different amazing things.
Well, look at it.
Are these statues or this?
No,
is
not really so much. Just like exterior art, right? Like done in like house paints and stuff like that. That like, I mean, you have these sitting areas and there's nothing really going on there. And I mean, I'm into utilising space, So I was thinking about what spaces aren't utilised. Like, and we spend a lot of time outside on our decks and porches and gardens and stuff. And
as do we all in the Bahamas.
Yeah, we live on our decks, And I was thinking about usable space, So that was another thing we were thinking about.
I love it. You have to let me know if you guys move forward with that. I think that's
we are. We just haven't set a schedule, and we haven't. And it's going to be a group show, so we're going to invite a few other artists to come and do it. Artists that we represent and other artists that are interested. So we'll see what happens. And again, you know, the object of Cube West is to get away from generic art,
Right.
and that's, and you know, generic art, whatever and wherever it be, we're not into it. So,
Anybody's generic, you're not doing. I like this.
I'm sorry, we're not into like art that can be put on postcards and stuff. And,
Right.
And you know, I do love the masters here, but again, I'm not into Poinciana trees and kids diving for silver dollars. We try to step. I mean, the direction that we're going in is more modern art and you know, not so much contemporary because it's almost overeducated, but more modern art.
Right. No, and which is great because there is already. I mean, I really do love most types of art, and I do actually love some of the great representations of the Bahamas that are more strict. Mm-hmm. At the same time, I absolutely love more abstract pieces. Mm-hmm. And I think that the more traditional stuff already has lots of space throughout the banks, throughout lots of official art galleries that have allowed them to have the space. They don't need more space, but all of our upcoming amazing, more abstract artists really do need the space. So kudos to the Cube West for helping to fill in that void.
We're working it.
Again, unfortunately, we're running out of time. Anna, AJ, thank you so much for joining me here,
Thanks
allowing me to come to your amazing gallery to have this taping. And everybody remember, if you have any questions, you can always send an email to me. Hopefully it'll scroll around, but if not, you can always go to my Facebook page and just write a comment there, and I will make sure that either AJ or Anna receives your comment.
So tag us in the comment.
Yeah. Yes, exactly. It's amazing what social networking can do.
Yeah, Facebook.
Yeah. Tk you both.
No worries.
Yes. Good night, everybody.
For talking fool and leave you lying in the mud. Harry talking fool, shame him, look him in the head. He breaks you to bush crying, oh Lord, I got